Well, it's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes.
It is the song that served as an anthem for the mid-1950s. The song that became the first million seller for the legendary Sun Records, where Sam Phillips recorded the classic rockabilly sound.
But honey, lay off of my shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Right.
Blue Suede Shoes was written and first recorded by Carl Perkins, a young Jackson, Tennessee songwriter and musician who was trying to make a name for himself at Sun. In Amory, Mississippi, as in many communities, radio station owners put on the shows that brought emerging Sun artists and Grand Ole Opry stars to town. Charles Boren, a co-founder of radio station WAMY, made the music happen for Amory.
You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes.
Charlie knew in some way what people wanted. He mainly promoted the rockabilly, you might say now, and gospel. I know that 2 different times he brought in Elvis and Johnny Cash and Carl Perkins in the Tennessee 2.
Go, cat!
It was while Johnny Cash and Carl Perkins were playing the local Armory in fall 1955 that the idea for Blue Suede Shoes is said to have been born. Cash recalled it was after the Amory show that he told Perkins about an Air Force buddy using the expression, "Don't step on my blue suede shoes."
It could have been somewhere in Arkansas, it could have been somewhere in Texas, and that just kind of made it, put it a little more in perspective for me, that this place could be the starting point for a song, at least where the concept came about, for a song that changed music history. Literally.
Perkins' Blue Suede Shoes became Billboard magazine's first all-market hit in history, crossing over from country to rhythm and blues to pop charts, selling 2 million copies. Elvis would later record the song.
Through the years, you know, a lot of folks that weren't in that early generation of the music, think Blue Suede Shoes is an Elvis Presley song. But the reality of it is that it was and always will be a Carl Perkins song.
For the sharecropper son from Jackson, Tennessee, it was the launch of a career that brought commercial success and critical acclaim as a major influencer of rock and roll music everywhere.
Burn my house, steal my car, drink my liquor from my old fruit jar.
The Beatles admired Carl Perkins so much, and I think it started out because of the music. George Harrison has told me this a month or so after Dad passed away. He told me back when we first started out, he said, we knew of Carl Perkins. He said, we couldn't get his records. Said, Elvis, we could get Elvis records. He said, we would hear of so-and-so that would have a new Carl Perkins record across town. And he said, John and Paul would hitchhike, whatever they had to do, and beg the guy to let us just borrow the record.
Stan Perkins saw the worldwide popularity of Blue Suede Shoes when he began playing in his dad's band in 1976.
When he would get into Blue Suede Shoes, even though we may be in a country where they didn't speak English, those fans would sing the song with him. They knew that song.
The Amory Regional Museum is proud to showcase the story of Blue Suede Shoes and of unforgettable local performances from a period that passed.
Back then they set the sound system up in 2 chairs on each side of the stage. The little speaker's about that big, probably 200 watt, cover that big auditorium. But the year I'm seeing history being made, didn't even know it.
Your support of the birth of Blue Suede Shoes and the Amory Regional Museum helps preserve the moments of today that will be tomorrow's history. Not every moment will be legendary, but then again, you just never know.
Yeah, blue, blue.